Dodgers hit the break with baseball's best record, but the first half still left plenty to talk about. Some stars carried the club, some big names still need to get going, and the second half starts with a heavyweight series in the Bronx. We'll hand out first half standouts, talk underperformers, preview Dodgers Yankees, and we'll be making our predictions for game one. This is Blue Dynasty Unplugged.
It's time for Dodger Baseball!
Start the party, Los Angeles! Your Dodgers have won the World Series! Beat the champ! You gotta knock him out! The Dodgers cement their dynasty!
Welcome back to Blue Dynasty Unplugged, the number one place for Dodger fans to get the latest news on your Los Angeles Dodgers. I'm your host, Bobby Hainline, and I'm joined by my co-hosts, George Contoyannis and Priscilla Perez. How are you all doing today?
Good.
Very well.
Thank you.
Oh, you bet. My pleasure. Have you all enjoyed the All-Star break so far?
Yeah, yes, but I'm ready for baseball now. It's like a couple of days in, I'm a little bit like, oh, can I just come back? Yeah.
How about you, Priscilla? You ready for baseball again?
I was ready the closing of the Dodgers last 9-inning game, so I'm I don't like the break. I like what comes with it, but too many days without baseball is a little depressing.
Yeah. Well, Robert is out for today's episode. He's working on a few exciting things coming to Blue Dynasty, so watch out for that. But the show must go on. We have a lot to get into today, but before we get into it, here's a quick word from our sponsor, Malachite Media.
Modern marketing isn't built on guesswork anymore. It's built on data. Malachite Media uses intent data to reach people based on what they're searching, what they're shopping for, and even what they're watching. Helping businesses reach the right audience across Google, social media, streaming TV, and more. Start your digital growth with Malachite Media today.
Okay, the Dodgers enter the break with a 61-36 record, the best record in baseball, and a positive, or what they call a plus 149 run differential. But the final week was not exactly clean. They went 2-4 in their last 6 games, and as Priscilla just mentioned, we were swept by Arizona before the break. Priscilla, how should Dodger fans feel about this first half? Was it dominant, frustrating, incomplete, or a little bit of all three?
I think it was definitely a little bit of all three, but I mean, summarizing everything, we still came out on top. You know, like you said, we're still number one, and there's a lot of dynamics that go into, despite, you know, all those facts, we still came out on top. So not so great with the closing sweep, but as George pointed out that same day, it was their first sweep of the season. So we can't punish our players for that. They were tired, they're exhausted, and I'm sure they were ready for the break. But I'm really proud of the guys, especially with everything going on, how much they're pushing and how they're still number one. So
Now, how do you feel, George?
Yeah, I think it was like we had to get swept at some point. I think it's unrealistic to go through a whole season and not get swept. So
yeah,
it was going to happen. And yeah, they did just look very tired. And even in the Rockies series, they weren't playing that well, and they happened to win 2 out of the 3, but they could have easily lost a couple of those as well. So I think it was coming. Probably break came at a good time, and now we get to reset on the East Coast.
Yeah, absolutely. The team record tells one story, but the individual performances tell another. So let's talk about the players who carried the Dodgers through the first half. So yeah, we got to bring up Shohei Ohtani. He has been Shohei Ohtani. Andy Pages, I'm really hoping though Ohtani's knee is healing. I should mention that. Prayers for Shohei. Andy Pages became an all-star starter. Justin Robleski forced his way into the all-star conversation, and I believe he tied a Dodgers record for strikeouts in an all-star game. Anybody know what the other 2 names are?
Pedro Martinez one, maybe?
No.
Or was it? No. Oh no, Pedro called him the shark. That's where I'm getting confused.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
it
I'll
was
spare you. It was
yeah,
Don Drysdale and
Drysdale, yeah.
Fernando Valenzuela. So yeah. Um,
Oh, I did
uh,
see the Fernando Valenzuela statistic. It was Dodger versus Dodger. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Max Muncy and Freddie Freeman have both delivered, and Tommy Edman, Tommy Tanks, has been excellent since returning. Uh, who was the Dodgers' biggest first half standout, in your opinion? Let's start with George. And also, if you take Otani out of the conversation, who was your first half MVP?
I think if I take Otani out, I think I'm going to have to say Andy Pages. Just the
Mm-hmm.
rise of him, he's become, solidified his starting spot with us. He was last year. He was kind of showing signs, but we were like, is he part of our best starting lineup? But he solidified that this year. Like, there's no doubt about it, and really filled. Obviously, when Mookie moved to shortstop, we had an outfield hole to fill, and he's really filled that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'd say Andy Pajes has been the most impressive to me.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what about you, Priscilla? What do you say about that?
I definitely agree with George, but to give you a different answer, I got to go with Freddie Freeman.
Oh
His
yeah.
consistency and the way that he's coming back, like the 2024 postseason Freddie Freeman that we had, I love to see it. So I think Freddie Freeman, I think there's something about him becoming a dad to a little girl too that kind of added that, like, I don't know what it was, but when he came back from that, it's almost like he's just on the go mentally, physically. He looks good. He's playing great. So I got to give it to Freddie Freeman for sure.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I can't argue with any one of those. I think those are two great choices there. And Freddie Freeman's just been clutch. Anytime you need a big hit out of him, he just hits a gapper. And yeah, I think oh gosh, I can't even think about how many extra base hits he's had this year. Um, the Dodgers have had plenty of players step up, but not every big name has played up to expectations. Now let's get into the players who need more from themselves in the second half. Uh, Got to bring up Mookie Betts. He's kind of struggled so far this year. He's has his moments. Man, I can't even talk right now. But his first half numbers are below the Mookie standard. Mookie's batting 239. Kyle Tucker has not consistently looked like the impact bat the Dodgers needed. He's batting at 247 right now. Teoscar Hernandez has had an uneven season, and he's kind of struggled with staying healthy. And Roki Sasaki has shown flashes, but has not found consistency. So, which Dodger most needs to turn it around after the break, and which one are you most confident will get going? We'll start with you, Priscilla.
I think that Mookie Betts is definitely a name that I would like to see a little more, especially with his consistency the last 2-3 years. I definitely want to see his numbers go up. He's a huge guy for us, and I would hate for him to be anything but. But I have to add Kyle Tucker onto that list as well. I think that especially with the move and the way that social media went crazy, the media went crazy about the Dodgers did it again and they're buying a championship and blah, blah, blah. Kyle Tucker hasn't really lived up to that. And I would like to see more from him because that's what our expectation was, getting him in the first place. I do think that it's going to take him some time to settle in, but we're already past that first half. So those Blues need to go, and he's got to get the ball rolling.
Yeah, I really wish that he does improve, because I feel bad for him, because I know a lot of fans are calling him Kyle Conforto. I don't know. I think that's a little unfair, but I don't know. What do you think, George?
Yeah, I think first name that comes to mind is Kyle Tucker. Mookie as well, but Mookie's at least shown improvements and patches where he can play, his best baseball as well. Whereas Kyle Tucker hasn't really had a good 3-4 games, maybe at best, to string along. But yeah, he's one that I reckon needs to get going. I don't know, Kyle Tucker. I just don't think he's that. You don't get that excitement from him like you get from other players. Like, he's a very not like chill guy as well. You don't see much emotion in him. He's always been like that. But I want to see him kind of fire up a bit more and, bring that energy as well.
Yeah. So George, which Dodger are you most confident will get things going again in the second half of the season?
Yeah, it's a hard question. I think my safe answer would be Mookie.
Yeah.
I also reckon, I think Kyle Tucker can, but I'll be honest, I don't think I have the most confidence in him turning it around. I think this season's kind of one of those seasons he just has to play through now and just hope that his moment comes. I'm hoping Roki as well. As it stands right now, I think he'll go into a pen role come the postseason, which I was excited about because I loved watching him out of the pen.
Yeah.
So, that's it.
Yeah, I think Mookie has definitely shown flashes. He started to get hot toward the All-Star break, and so yeah. That brings us to a bigger second half question. The Dodgers are already in a strong position, but there are still a few things that need to happen if this team is going to be at full strength in October. The Dodgers do not need to reinvent themselves. They need to get healthier, clean up the sloppy baseball, get more from the middle of the order, and figure out exactly what this pitching staff looks like when October gets closer. Let's start with Priscilla. What is the single biggest thing that needs to happen for the Dodgers in the second half?
I think the bullpen cleanup. I think we have to be able to close these games without allowing as many runs or comebacks as we have. I think they have a strong bullpen, and they just need to clean it up a little bit because our starting pitchers are doing great. We need to get more runs, so we need to get more run support for certain pitchers. But I do notice that after the 7th, 8th inning, we're giving up runs like we've already won the game, and everybody knows you don't win it until the game says final score. So that's something that they definitely need to pick up on a little bit.
Yeah. What do you say about that, George?
Well, I think, I 100% agree. I feel like the bullpen, the difference between, and this is the case with most bullpens, but the difference between the best and the worst is just a big gap. Like, when we have, say, a 6-run lead and it's like a 7th inning, I don't know why I'm still a little bit on edge when I see one of the lower leverage arms come in, because I'm like, this could easily become a 2-run lead. And then we're having to use a higher leveraged arm on a night where we don't want to use one. We want to rest them and make sure they're okay for the next day. I think it will help with the likes of Edwin Diaz coming back. I just hope that he's, fully ready to go, because I think him at his best is probably one of the best relievers I've seen in the last few years. So, or if not the best one.
So, do any of you all think that they need a trade? Do they need health more than anything? Or do they need Mookie and Tucker just to become stars again?
Well, I think if MVP Mookie comes back, I think we could 6-peat, to be honest. He's a dangerous player when he's on like that. Like, I remember before we got Shohei, you saw how good he was. And even in 2024, he was very good. He was out with that injury. But, we know how well he can play. I don't know if any other fan feels the same, but I much preferred when he had his socks pulled up. I don't know. It's just a little thing.
Those socks did something. There was something about those socks.
Yeah. That's it. I don't know whether he's getting older now. He feels like he has to wear the pants down, but I loved it when he had his socks up.
Yeah. Mookie's Sox game is pretty strong, got to say that. Do we need to go after Skubal, Priscilla?
I don't like the word need. That is my constant back and forth. I don't like the word need. I think it would be smart to. I think they should. But again, it comes back to the question of where will he fit when Glasnow and Snell come back and we still have Robleski and we still have Sasaki. Where does he fit? And Lord forbid, obviously we're all hoping that Shohei Ohtani is getting better, but he hasn't pitched. He didn't pitch in the last series as he was supposed to. They're debating as to whether or not he's going to pitch this series against New York. So where does that put him as a pitcher? Again, I think it would be smart, but we have to look at all dynamics. My vote is yes, get the guy, worst case scenario. I mean, we plug him wherever we can, but I don't like the word need because, you know, we're back to back for a reason, and Skee-Ball wasn't a part of that. So,
yeah, I in my past relationships, needy isn't been a thing women like to hear. Anyway, yeah, I had to put that out there. Yeah. This might seem like a silly question, but yeah, do we need bullpen help? I think the easy answer is yes, because I know there's been times when Tanner Scott has come out, and I'm like, oh, fingers crossed. But yeah, it's obvious we do need bullpen help, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it can't hurt to get another arm or two in there.
Yeah.
Like we saw the trade with Kopech in 2024, and that has worked out perfectly for both franchises. They got Vargas out of it, and Kopech played a big role to our championship run that year. So, yeah I think it doesn't hurt to get that extra depth, especially coming into the postseason as well.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. Times our bullpen has been just lights out, holding it down. But they're inconsistent. Are they as consistent as I think they are, Priscilla, or would you say differently?
Yeah, I would say that there's some inconsistency, and then I think just like the pressure of Dodgers baseball in general. You want to go out there, you want to be the best, and who's not going to get nervous on the mound? Who's not going to get nervous when all you have is 12 to 15 pitches to prove yourself and say, hey, I earned this spot and I deserve this spot in October when you have this entire rotation. But that's not an excuse, that everybody should go out there and pitch their best game. And I feel like there are some pitchers and relievers that we lean on a little more than others. Vesia, we have Miller, we have Tanner Scott, and those guys need help sometimes too. It's just a fact. So if they all just step that up a little bit, I think that it would be great. But run support by the players also is, I believe, key.
Yeah. Just a brief second. George brought up the name Michael Kopech. What happened to Michael Kopech? Did I miss something? I mean, did he go with another team, or is he injured, or what's going on with Michael Kopech?
Let's see.
I actually don't know. I'm going to look this. I think he's injured from memory.
Put us on the spot.
Yeah,
still with us.
Gosh, man.
It says,
okay. I was like, okay.
It says he's still with us, but also a free agent. I don't know how that works. Wow. Yeah, free agent, available to sign with any team.
Oh, man. Okay.
Well, we could call him back. Call him back, because was very equivalent to Vesia when it came to energy, and you just knew when he was getting on that mound, like, okay, this is going to be good. And I think the fans feed off of that. We feed off of that. When somebody comes in with all the confidence in the world, like Edwin Diaz with his trumpets and whatnot, we're like, okay, this is going to be good. So I would love to see him come back. Michael Cotton.
Okay, well, we will find out quickly what kind of tone this team wants to set, because the second half starts with a major test on the road. The Dodgers opened the second half in the Bronx against the Yankees. We've got Roki Sasaki, who's 3-5 with 5.33 ERA, going up against Garrett Cole. I didn't even know he was pitching this year. I know he had Tommy John surgery last year, but he's 3-4 with just over a 4 ERA. It is the start of a 3-city, 9-game, 11-day East Coast road trip that also includes Philadelphia and the Mets. the Dodgers, like I said, are 61-36 with that plus 149 run differential. The Yankees are 54-42 with a plus 91 run differential. New York is dealing with injuries, including Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, Carlos Rodon, Max Fried. But the Yankees still have power, and they have Cody Bellinger, All-Star Game MVP. How about that? And one of the best pitching staffs in baseball. Game 1 is Friday at 4:05 p.m. Pacific time. So let's get our thoughts. What are you watching most in this Yankees series, George? Is this just another series, or does starting the second half of the series? Man, my mouse just does not want to work. Okay, here we go. Let me try that again. Live podcasting, people. What are you watching most in this Yankee series, George? Is this just another series, or does starting the second half in the Bronx make it feel bigger?
Yeah, I think it makes it feel bigger. It feels like two giants of baseball. Probably, the two biggest franchises, two most historic franchises. I think there's just more energy when we play the Yankees. Like it's kind of feels like when we play the Padres at Petco, but on steroids. Like it just goes up another level. There'll be plenty of Dodgers fans there as well, even though it's the complete opposite side. I know they're doing a takeover on Saturday, so that's going to be, probably more blue in the stadium than navy, and the Yankees fans won't like that. So I think there's a lot of energy when, two teams like this play, and I'm just looking forward to. I think both offenses are really talented. Both pitching staff is really talented as well. I'm just looking forward to the whole series, really.
Yeah. What are you watching for, Priscilla?
We like Garrett Cole over here. If you haven't already noticed, I wore this amidst the next series because obviously it's going to be in between the live that we're doing now and the next one. But yeah, I definitely think it's a bigger series, just like George said. I think that it brings a lot of energy. New York is not going to forgive us until they win another championship. So until then, they've got this grudge, and it's going to be that rivalry that we had come October of 24, except we came out on top. So that's what I'm looking for, just to shut them down like we did with the Blue Jays. We heard a lot of, the better team didn't win, and then come the first series against them, we shut them out. So it was like the better team clearly won. And I always want to see that against New York. It's just one of those East Coast rivalries that is never going to die. So
yeah, absolutely. And I'm hoping that Garrett Cole still has that Game 5 in his head. What would have been if somebody would have covered first base? I'm not going to name any names. Rizzo. Anyway. But I don't know whose fault was it. Was it Garrett Cole's fault for not covering first, or was it Anthony Rizzo?
He should have covered first. Rizzo was going for the ball.
Yeah.
So he should have been there when Rizzo was ready to throw the ball.
Yeah, you're right.
I think we also underestimate the effort Mookie put into that run as well. He didn't just. A lot of players would stand back and go, "I'm out." He just ran. Yeah, so if that doesn't happen, there's a good chance it's still an out.
Right. Yeah. What were your thoughts watching that game when that all happened? I mean, were you just thinking, "Oh, something big's going to happen"? I mean, all these places just falling into place. I mean, just felt like the Yankees were just crumbling.
Yeah, I think I knew we were going to win after that happened. To be honest, I was like, "No, they've had their chance to take a series back to LA, and they've blown that." So this is our game to win. And you could tell we didn't want to take it back to LA. So they were going to do whatever they could to wrap it up there.
Yeah. All right. So, and since we're already looking ahead to Game 1, it is time for one of our favorite segments. I have a special sound clip for this. Hopefully it works. It's time to call your shot.
It's time to call your shot.
The Dodgers open the Yankees series Friday at Yankee Stadium. The pitching matchup should be, well, no, it is confirmed. We got Roki Sasaki going up against Garrett Cole, like I said before. But still good time to call our shot. Who do I start with? Ladies first. Priscilla, give me your final score, player of the game, and one bold prediction for game one.
Oh my God. Final score and player of the game.
Yeah, that's a daunting task.
What was the final score last time? Was it 7-6? What was it? I'm losing
Game
my
five?
mind. All I'm thinking is 5. I'm thinking 5. Freddie Freeman, number 5. He was the
Yeah.
5th run, and it was the 5th inning. So, I'm big with
There it
numerology. Boom. I'm saying
Yeah.
Freddie Freeman's gonna go hard. He's
All right.
gonna remind the Yankees why we're back to back. Final
And-
score. I don't know. Let's go with we got Sasaki, so I'll give them a run. 7-1.
7-1. Okay.
7-1
Good one.
Dodgers.
And so yeah, I'm in case you're not watching this on YouTube, I'm wearing my Freddie Freeman World Championship jersey. I had it on my wall, but I took it down to put my Otani jersey on it. So, George, let me get your predictions and player of the game, and one bold prediction.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go a 5-3 win. I think they'll get a couple of runs here and there. However, I do like that right field Porsche for Otani. Like that right field, man, my backyard's bigger than that. Like it's a small right field at Yankee Stadium. I know it suits Cody Bellinger as well. That's probably a big reason why he plays there. But
Yeah.
I'm going to go a 5-3 win. And I don't know, something. Let's hope. I randomly thought of Mookie's interaction with a fan in I think it was game 4. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's hope for none of that, but you never know. It gets
Yeah.
pretty crazy in the Bronx. So, hopefully no interactions with a fan this time. But bold prediction, I'm not sure. I reckon my bold prediction. I reckon Sasaki will complete 6 innings.
Okay. All right. I think it's going to be I'm going to say 62 Dodgers win. I'd like to see Mookie hit a home run. I don't expect Shohei Ohtani to hit a home run, but who knows what Shohei is going to do. Shohei could just surprise all of us and go 3 for 3 with 3 home runs. I mean, we like George says, we got that short porch in right field, so it is possible. Let's see, player of the game. Oh gosh, I think I'm going to go with Mookie. I think he starts to heat up again, which leads to our next question. First Dodger to homer to start the second half of the season. I go Mookie. Anybody else?
I think I've got to go
I say
Shohei with. Yeah.
Shohei?
There we go. Perfect. With the right field Porsche, I just have full confidence in him. It's pretty much a fly out of that right field.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Or if I had to pick another option, it'd be Freddie.
Right. Yeah, Freddie's a good choice there too. And another thing to think about, we don't have to worry about Aaron Judge dropping another fly ball. So, yeah. Let's see. Which Yankee worries you the most? George, what about you?
I reckon Ben Rice is very underrated.
Mm-hmm.
I think
absolutely.
Ever since Soto left that team, Ben Rice has stepped it up. And obviously he was in the All-Star game, fully deserved. I think he shouldn't be underestimated. So, yeah, and he's obviously a left-handed hitter as well. So that right field will suit him too.
Yeah. What about you, Priscilla? What worries you? Or what Yankee worries you the most?
I always have to go with Cody Bellinger.
Yeah.
As a former Dodger and just the player that he is, he's good at what he does. So it's always going to be Cody Bellinger on that team for me. Yeah.
Now, I think I think he would love to get revenge on his former team a little bit. Absolutely, and he's got that confidence from getting that 2-run single in the first inning to get the All-Star. I don't know. I still think Miguel Vargas deserved the All-Star Game MVP. He hit the hardest ball. He hit the only extra base hit in that game. So yeah, happy for Miguel Vargas, but yeah, it just it's just a good moment that Miguel had, and yeah, happy for him. But you got to give the pitchers credit for shutting out the American League, or excuse me, shutting out the National League. I think, yeah, it's. I'm going to end my rant here because I'm going to take up too much time because we've got to get to our last. Well, actually, we get to the end of the show, but before I do that, don't forget that you can call your shot before every Dodger game by visiting Blue Dynasty on social media. Drop your prediction before first pitch, and if you call it right, you could be highlighted the next day on Blue Dynasty. So that's all the time we have today. Thank you for watching and listening to this episode of Blue Dynasty Unplugged, and thank you for bearing with me as I stumble, and I might have asked George the same question twice. I don't know, but thank you for not noticing that. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next episode. You can also follow Blue Dynasty on Facebook, Instagram, X, and TikTok, or listen to Blue Dynasty Unplugged on Spotify, Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, and iHeartRadio. We're aiming to bring you a new episode every week, so follow or subscribe on your favorite platform to stay up to date. Don't forget to follow our Blues Dynasty contributors, Priscilla at Bleed Blue Bay, George at the Aussie Dodger, and myself, Bobby Hainline at Dodger Man Games on social media and TikTok. Got to check out our awesome TikTok content. I'm Bobby Hainline. Thanks again for watching and listening. And as always, the Dodgers are not a nation. We are a dynasty. Go Dodgers!